You know, I was wondering if maybe the reason you thought you could treat the Patrick Chibas kid as an equal is because he's a nice creamy latte color instead of just plain old black.
That's ridiculous.
You know, maybe you did look down on those kids at Lancaster.
I did not look down on them.
Maybe that's why you left.
No.
Was it the money? The skiing?
I don't ski.
The scenery?
Why not? It's beautiful.
It's empty.
There's no crime.
Except hate crimes.
The leaves, the snow, the fresh air.
It's a gated community.
It's a winter wonderland.
It's fucking white Christmas. It's white.
You said it.
And you're not denying it. So you wanted to be with white people.
I wasn't always like this, okay? You have to believe me, I wasn't always like this.
Then what changed?
I used to be a good person.
What changed?
I met the students.
At Lancaster.
It wasn't like I'd never been around black people before. But I'd only ever known people like you.
Nice, clean black folks.
These kids were different.
How?
They were more regular. And they scared the shit out of me. Maybe it was because I was outnumbered, but they all seemed so loud and belligerent. And I couldn't understand a word they were saying. They would walk down the hall in packs, and if I didn't get out of their way, they ran me over, pushed me aside.
They were kids.
Yeah, that's what I told myself. They're just kids. Kids are kids. And that worked for about a minute. But then I just got pissed off because they were so rude.
All of them?
No, there were plenty of nice ones, but they aren't the ones you notice. You notice the awful ones because they dominate the landscape. And it was the same on the train. There would be a dozen black people sitting quietly, going about their business, but there'd be two incredibly loud, stinky, offensive black guys at one end of the car, and they'd be the ones I noticed. And I told myself not to pay attention to them, that they weren't representative of their entire race. I knew that. But then I noticed that I started slipping into a pattern when I got on the train. First I would look for an empty seat next to a white woman, and then a white man, and then a black woman, and then, last choice, a black man. And sometimes, if the only empty seats were next to black men, and if they were wearing big puffy coats, then I would just stand. And then I started adding categories. White men, then Hispanic, then Asian, then Middle Eastern, and then finally, and always last, black men.
Thanks.
Well, I felt terrible about it at first. I'd get on the train and I'd wonder, what must that poor black man be thinking? I'm so obviously avoiding him. He's a perfectly nice person sitting there. I can see his face. But I just didn't want to take a chance. And then after a while, it sort of slipped my mind to feel bad about it. And then everything slipped my mind, so that when I found myself sitting across from my students thinking that they were scary, or that their hair was stupid, or it was no wonder they were pregnant, I knew it was wrong, but I didn't care. I just felt tired, contemptuous. They weren't going to listen to me. They weren't going to graduate from college. They weren't going to do anything with their lives, not because they couldn't, but because they didn't want to, because they were lazy and stupid. Because they were black. And it started to scare me. For the career day coming up, I have some ideas for people that I would like to invite. And then I think that we employers who are actually recruiting. Hey, could you guys? Do you want to take your seats, please?
Come on, nigga, sit down.
Ass in the seat, nigga.
Chill out.
Hey, could you guys? Do you want?
Nah, man, nah.
Could you guys?
Nigga, stop playing.
I mean, Jesus Christ, if you keep calling yourself niggers and acting like niggers, then why do you get so upset when we think you're niggers?
You said that to them.
This close. It was leaving my mouth. I could see it in the air.
Well, it's not my favorite word either.
But I can't say that.
No.
I knew that if I didn't leave, that crap would start coming out of my mouth, that everything that popped into my head, that I would say it. Belmont, Vermont. Beautiful mountain. Green mountain. I knew it would be quiet and clean and white. It wasn't a noble way to save myself or a brave way, but it was the only way I could think of. But now I'm right back where I started.
But you're not a dog.
Of course I'm not.
So you can control this crap. But you act like you can't. Like a dog can't help chewing up the furniture. But you're not a dog. You're a human with a human-sized brain.
Well, what about you? You're not perfect. Put a sombrero on him?
We could do this all day. Just get it all out. Come on. Okay. Blacks. Lazy. Stupid. Scary hair.
They're always late.
Come on.
Homeless. They never use crosswalks. They're always running out into traffic.
Well, it's no wonder they're all dead or in prison. Okay. Now. Whites. Stingy. Tight-assed.
Spineless.
They can know you for 15 years and walk right by you on the street without even recognizing you. Always stealing our talent and our music.
Plain vanilla candy asses.
Can't cook for shit. No sex drive.
Frigid.
And when they do it all wrong.
Hey.
Freak-assed serial killers.
Hateful. Liars.
And they're always asking black people to tell them that it's okay that they're racist. But that's just trading insults.
Yeah, what we need is a plan.
Hell yes, we need a plan. I mean, what are you going to do? Just sit there and wallow in it? What the hell good is that going to do you?
Well, fine. What's yours?
I'm going to get to the bottom of this story. I'm going to find the truth. Because I'll bet whoever's doing this, they don't stand out at all. But I'm going to find the son of a bitch and put his face on national TV. I'm going to say, here you are, America. Huh? Remind you of somebody? Run away from that.
Oh, I already ran away. It doesn't work.
So what's your plan? One, stop being stupid. 2, move to Vermont. 3, admit defeat. What is this?
The college wants a plan, too. 10 steps to solve racism.
And they asked you.
Apparently, I put on a good face.
Well, that's half the battle. See, most people are racist. They just don't know that they're racist.